This commentary is brought to you by the new karaoke-style video game Sing 4 for the Nintendo Wii. Right now, the crew over at Sing 4 is running a contest on their YouTube channel where viewers can upload their own performances and win some pretty big prizes. Click on the annotation to check it out. Sing 4 is available November 2nd for the Nintendo Wii. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Lefty from 643 Productions coming at you here with a Modern Warfare 2 gameplay commentary. This is free-for-all on sub-base using the AK-47, and to be perfectly honest, I think this is one of the biggest comebacks I've ever had. I don't know how I did it, I don't know why, but I was able to accomplish it, but you'll get to watch and enjoy here. I got this gameplay actually today as of this recording, so this is fresh, hot off the presses of my PVR. But anyway, I wanted to talk with you guys about being gullible. And this is something I saw recently, and it just inspired me to do a commentary about it. I want you guys to know, and I'm going to say this now, and I guess the fact that I feel the need to put this caveat out there is worthy of a commentary in and of itself, but I don't want you guys to think that I'm trying to start a ruckus, that I'm trying to call anybody out, or that I'm really trying to start much of anything. I just want to make an observation. This is one of those times where I think it's good for people to step back collectively and say, wow, that's weird, or not good. Because here's the deal. FPS Russia put out a video recently where he took one of his subscribers, one of his viewers, a friend of his, and apparently, supposedly, allegedly, shot him. He put him through a bunch of different things. He shot him with rubber buckshot from a shotgun, the non-lethal rubber buckshot that police agencies use and other government agencies, I guess, use that, as well as he tased him with a taser, one of the handheld tasers that police agencies across the United States and probably the world use, and he also sprayed him with pepper spray. Now, I saw a bunch of this in the comments, and I watched the video a few times because something weirded me out about it, because I was like, man, this is weird to see, because, I mean, a guy like FPS Russia, because for those of you that may or may not know, even though he doesn't disclose how much money he makes, if you just look at the view numbers, and if you just go by even very, very conservative figures, FPS Russia makes a lot of money at what he does with just his videos on YouTube. And so I found it weird that a guy that had so much invested in terms of monetary gains would take such a big risk. I mean, with the insurance on a video like that, to insure just some guy against suing FPS Russia if he was to get hurt for the things he was about to do, would be unimaginably large. It'd be like insuring a movie star for a movie, for an action flick. And, I watched it a few times, and let's be honest, it's fake, okay? He didn't really shoot the guy with rubber buckshot. I've been told, or I saw people saying that the rubber buckshot was apparently shot off the primer and there wasn't any powder in the cartridge. Now, I don't know enough about guns to lend any credence to that, but it's pretty obvious that the guy was wearing a back plate when he was shot in the back, because, again, insurance comes to mind here. You don't start shooting people in the back with hard objects, because that's where your spine is. And if you injure somebody's spine, they are screwed up, and they're probably going to sue you. So that in and of itself, maybe I was like, oh man, he didn't really shoot the guy, but okay, he's wearing a plate, that's cool. And again, the taser thing, he fell down and he was able to swing out his arms, and it was obvious that it was fake, because I mean, you just don't act like that when you get tased. Your muscles tense up from the intense AC current coursing through your muscles, and you can't do anything. You can't brace your fall or anything like that. But anyway, and a lot of people were responding to these kinds of criticisms in the video with blind defense, blindly defending FPS Russia, saying, no, you're fake, you're gay, this isn't fake, show me how it's fake, it's not fake, you're fake, all that kind of stuff. And, in the face of logical arguments, even some people on Twitter started coming at me and saying, hey, how do you know it's fake, And I say, isn't it obvious? There is no reason in the world FPS Russia would do that kind of thing, that he would actually do it. It's way too risky, the insurance is way too much, the risk of getting sued is way too high, and it's just bad for business. If something were to go wrong, it's not worth the risk. So it's just one of those things where you take a step back, and it's like the community, the FPS Russia was able to incite all these people because he knew, and actually I have to give FPS Russia compliments as a showman, because he was able to step back and he said, okay, well, people are just going to defend me blindly. But all those people, all those kids defending blindly, being so gullible, I don't know what to do about that. I honestly have no idea, but I think it needs to be pointed out. I think somebody needs to say it, and I'm the one doing it. I'm pointing the finger saying, look at that, somebody did it. There were a group of people being effing stupid and illogical, and I don't know why. But anyway, guys, that's my time. I got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to drop a like on this video if you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed. I am out.